So in today's video, I just want to touch on how it feels to be plus size and pregnant, some tips to remember if you are plus size and pregnant, and just kind of giving the outside world a little insight on what it is to be in a position like I'm in. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things entrepreneur and motherhood related. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how it is to be plus size and pregnant. Before I got pregnant, I was plus size. I wore, I believe, a size 16 in jeans and between a medium and a large shirt. I am 5'10", so that does help my weight to be a little bit more proportionate to my body. So if you looked at me, you might not have known that I was plus size, but I definitely was plus size pre-pregnancy, and I still am now, of course. I will say that being plus size and pregnant, there are a few misconceptions that I want to shed a little light on. Just because you are plus size and pregnant does not mean that you will have a high-risk pregnancy. A lot of women just like me are plus size and pregnant and are not high risk. I do not have gestational diabetes. I am not high risk, like I said before, and my doctor is 100% fine with the weight that I've even gained while I've been pregnant and has not suggested that I change anything in my diet or my lifestyle to end this pregnancy off. Just because you may be high risk during your pregnancy and happen to be plus size, it does not mean that if you weren't plus size, you would not have been high risk, if that makes sense. And if your doctor is already telling you, especially early on, that since you're overweight or you're oversized or you're plus size, whatever the case may be, that's going to definitely determine the fact that you are going to be a high risk, then I would suggest maybe changing doctors or talking to somebody else who may be plus size in your area who's also been pregnant, because that's definitely not a good sign of a great doctor who supports you and wants the best for you. Another topic that I want to touch on is plus size maternity clothing. So I know for me, like I said, I'm 5'10", and I was already wearing a size 16 in jeans before I got pregnant. And once I got pregnant, I'm like, okay, well, what can I wear now? Because I'm pregnant and it's currently November and my baby girl is due January 1st. So it's really hard to figure out what can I wear, what's going to be big enough for me and my bump so that I can still get out the house and, still live my life during this time. So a few places that I wanted to recommend is first Target. I actually got my maternity leggings from Target and they fit well. They cover the belly, which is a preference of mine. It wasn't always a preference though. When I was first pregnant, I liked things like, especially my pants being underneath my belly, and then once I got over the 20-week mark, I appreciated things going over my belly. So that's where we are with that. I did get my maternity leggings from Target. They were about $35, but I do love them and they are very high quality. Another place that you can get maternity plus size clothing is Amazon. I actually got my baby shower dress from Amazon and I absolutely loved it. It was perfect. It was nice and pink, nice and flowy. All the things, I loved it, and it was affordable. Something else that you may experience if you are plus size and pregnant is the fact that your bump may take longer to show. And I said may take longer to show. Most women bumps start to show between 17 weeks, and I'm looking at my notes, but the average person bump starts to show at around 17 weeks. For plus size women, our bump can start to show around 20 to 22 weeks of us being pregnant. So it is a little delay in that, but of course every woman is different, every pregnancy is different. So just because you are plus size does not mean that you will have to wait that long, but it is a high possibility. Something else that I will add to that is the fact that a lot of people say that if you are plus size, you will not feel your baby early. I'm actually, like I said, plus size, and I actually have an anterior placenta, which means that when my baby kicks or punches or moves, she has to punch or kick through the placenta in order for me to see it or feel it on the outside. And my baby girl started moving and I felt it quickly at 18 weeks. And I'm a first-time mom. Even without me being plus size, that's still something that's really shocking to a lot of women who have an anterior placenta, because a lot of them think that they won't be able to feel their baby until 20-something weeks. But like I said, I felt my baby girl at 18 weeks as a first-time mom and being plus size. So don't give up. Anything is possible. And like I said, each woman and each pregnancy is different. Not only that, but also remember that even if your bump isn't showing, your body is still doing amazing things in there, like things we can't even really see on a day-to-day basis. So don't be discouraged if your bump isn't showing. You know that you're pregnant. You don't have to prove it to anybody else. And most importantly, your body knows that you're pregnant and it's doing exactly what it needs to do during this time. So of course I did not want to make a plus size and pregnant video without talking about body image, because it's something that all women for the most part struggle with or battle with or think about on a day-to-day basis. So I just wanted to go over a few reminders for you guys. Body image struggles are normal. Like I said, we're not the only people who go through them. Even skinny people, average people, tall people, short people, all races, everybody goes through body image struggles. So don't be discouraged by that. Know that you are not alone in this process or in this journey or with your thoughts. You should definitely surround yourself with people who support you, who love you, and who want the very best for you. Not only that, but maybe you should also try surrounding yourself around other people who are also plus size, and maybe some of them who are more confident than you are. And don't forget that if you're having any mental health struggles, or if you're thinking about hurting yourself or any loved ones, that you make sure that you reach out to someone for help. A counselor or a therapist is golden during this time, and even though it may be intimidating to reach out to them, I promise that it will help you feel better and that it will help you during this journey. Like I said, you're pregnant and you may be plus size during this time, and your body is just going through so many different changes, so many hormones. So don't get discouraged, don't give up. If you need to talk to somebody, please, please, please feel free to reach out to that person and to get the help that you deserve. So guys, that is all for this video. I hope it helped. If it did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you are also pregnant and plus size, make sure you leave down in the comment section how it feels for you being plus size and pregnant. Overall, I'm very happy with this journey that I'm on. I know that I'm going to get the best gift ever out of it, and so that's what keeps me going. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.